It has been 2 days since day 67, and it is now day 69. Welcome in. My childish humour cannot handle this. It is a pretty funny day to be on day 69, so welcome in, have a sit down. Today we are going to be talking about something that is very close to 69, not in that way, but we're going to be talking about etymology. Not that, you absolute weirdo. Etymology is how words are constructed and how words develop over time to mean other things. So, for example, stuff like anything a Gen Z person would say, unk. So for example, we'll take that. We'll break it down. Unk is like etymologically comes from like the word uncle. Right, so uncle is an old person, someone that's older than you, passed down to sort of like unk, and unk is just something we use to describe old people, and it's nothing to do with them being the brother of your parents at all. Hopefully not the brother of both your parents, or that would be a bit weird. But anyway, etymology is the development of language to mean things, right? So stuff like 67, if you asked someone like a year, maybe 2 years ago, I can't remember how long this has been going around for, but before it started, if you asked someone what 67 was, they'd say it's a number, and they'd call you an idiot probably, because everyone knows that 67 is a number. But then if you asked someone a couple months ago what's 67, they would probably think you live under a rock, because everyone knows that it's a joke. Quite how it's a joke and how it's funny, I'm not really sure on, but I do have a theory. I believe that the point of 67 is the fact that it's not funny. I'm pretty sure that's the point that's why everyone laughs at 67, because it's just not funny. And so it's sort of like a meta postmodernist meme that's commentating on how memes just aren't funny. Like the knee surgery one a few years ago, like it's just not, there's no comedic value to this, but we find it funny because it's sort of like, it's developed from this this sort of postmodernist art style meme culture. And yes, meme culture does follow art culture. I'll touch that in another video, because it is one of my favorite concepts I've ever thought of. Anyway, etymology is the development of language in all means. I mean, there's one of, and it's how we talk and how our language sort of develops. And interestingly, it happens a lot more in English than other languages. Because English is such a vast language, you can sort of develop our language a lot easier. How many ways can you say looked? You can say looked, you can say saw, you can say glanced, you can say glimpsed, you can say peeked, right? All of these different words, and they all mean slightly different, because peeked and glance means different thing. A glance sort of like, whereas a peek's like, do you know what I mean? They're slightly different. Oh, I've done it again. Slight difference between the two of them, and you've got to sort of distinguish the difference. And that's one of the things I find amazing about like the etymology of the English language. If there's a topic that interests you, there's a guy called Etymology Nerd on TikTok, Instagram, maybe YouTube. I don't know. He makes videos about like etymology, and he also made a dolphin language where he can say like anything he wants to in a language fully made of dolphin noises, and I just think that is such a beautiful thing. I mean, etymology sort of controls our lives, because it makes us talk in different ways than we would otherwise. Like there's been studies that apparently due to the rising in use of ChatGPT, people have been using the word delve a lot more. Delve. I try to avoid it now because of that. But yeah, the word delve has been used more because chatbots like ChatGPT like say, oh, let's delve into this. So people have been using the word delve in non-ChatGPT context a lot more. Same with like the double dash, like ChatGPT specifically. If you ask it to, whatever you ask it, it will normally have a double dash separating words at some point in the message. Just try that now. Ask ChatGPT, who's the coolest person on the planet? And it'll probably say, that guy Matt, double dash, coolest guy ever. Maybe it will. But anyway. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Oh, we've overran. Anyway, goodbye.